Hello children, this video is for 8th class, chapter 2, linear equations in one variable, and in this video we are going to solve the problems from exercise 2.1, 9th to 16th bit. Okay, so the previous bits are given in the channel. Please subscribe the channel and see the previous videos, and for further videos also, please subscribe and watch the videos in this channel. Here is your question. Solve the following simple equations. So you are given the equation, simple equations. We need to solve it. Solve it means we need to find out the value of the given variable. So let us start then. Okay. Ninth problem. 3p minus 7 equals to 0. Okay. Remember one thing. Whatever variable is there, that value we have to find out. It is the first step. First step is we need to find out the value of the variable. For this, we have to do one thing. That is, whatever is there with variable, that should not be there with the variable now. We should cut the connection with the variable. Okay. Whatever are there with the variable, that should not be there with this variable. They should be sent to the other side. Okay. Now here we have 3 with the variable. Okay, we should send this 3. But before that, we have minus 7 with this one. First, you should send this minus 7 there. Okay. Whenever minus goes there, it becomes plus. And when plus goes there, it becomes minus. And when into goes there, it becomes division. And when division goes there, it becomes into or multiplication. Okay. So here first we need to send minus 7 there. So it becomes plus 7. Now what, after doing this summation, you send this 3 there. Okay. Here 3 is doing multiplication. You should see the connection with the variable. What it is doing with the variable. It is multiplying with the variable. Whenever it is multiplying, it's sent as division. Okay. So let us start and do this problem. Minus 7 we should send first. So minus 7 will become plus 7. So 0 plus 7 will give you 7 only. Now here 3 is multiplying with the p. So when it goes there, it becomes division. So my answer is p equals to 7 by 3. Okay. So let us take the next question. 13 minus 6n equals to 7. Okay. Simple. Whatever is there with the variable, that we should send to the other side. Okay. So here minus 6 we have. Okay. We should send this one. But before this, we have 13, right? So here 13 is in plus. It is in plus sign with this one. So when plus 13 goes there, it becomes minus 13. Okay. Whatever is to be sent, that symbol will only change. Others will remain as it is. Means minus 6n equals to 7. They will be as it is only. Only 13 symbol will change. Okay. So minus 6n and 7 are as it is. And here plus 13 is there. So when it goes there, it becomes minus 13. Okay. So now minus 6n will be as it is. And here these two are under subtraction. So 13 minus 7 is 6. And here the big number symbol is minus. So you should put minus 6. Okay. So you'll get minus 6n equals to minus 6. Now we want n. What is there with extra with n? Minus 6. It is multiplying. Here we should see the connection between these two. Not the symbol of the constant. Okay. Here n and 6 are multiplying. So whenever it goes there, it becomes division. And this, it should be taken to the other side along with the symbol. Okay. Minus 6 will go there as division, because it is multiplying here. Okay. So now minus both are cancelled and 6 are cancelled. Okay. So you'll get as 1. Okay. N equals to 1. Here is the next question. 200y minus 51 equals to 49. Okay. What we have to find out first? We need to find out the value of the variable. So to find out that, whatever is there with the variables, whoever is there with the variable, we should cut the connection and we should send to the other side. Okay. So with y we have 200. Okay. Apart from this, first we have minus 51. We should send this minus 51 there. Okay. It is subtracting with this 200y. So minus 51 when goes there, it becomes plus 51. Okay. When you solve it, you will get 100. 49 plus 51 is 100. Okay. Now what is this 200 doing with y? It is multiplying. Multiplication goes there as division. That's it. 100 ones and 100 twos. So you'll get y equals to 1 by 2. Okay. Now let me take the next question. 11n plus 1 equals to 1. Okay. Now here also the same thing. Here 11 is multiplying with n. But apart from this, here we have plus 1. So when plus 1 goes there, it becomes minus 1. So 11n equals to 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. Now here what is 11 doing with n? It is multiplying. So when it goes there, it becomes division. 0 by anything will give you answer 0 only. If the 0 is in denominator, you will get undefined value. But whenever 0 is in the numerator, you will get the value as 0 only. Here is the next question. 7x minus 9 equals to 16. Okay. Here minus 9 we should send first, right? So minus 9 when goes there, it becomes plus 9. Okay. 16 plus 9, it is 25. So 7x equals to 25. Now here 7 is multiplying with x. So when it goes there, it becomes division. So it will be 25 by 7. Okay. So your x value is 25 by 7. Okay. So let us go to the next problem. Here is your next one. 8x plus 5 by 2 equals to 13. Okay. No need to confuse. Step by step, one by one, we should send to the other side. Okay. So here 8x is there. So before sending this 8, we need to find out, we need to send this plus 5 by 2 there. Okay. Plus 5 by 2 when goes there, it becomes minus 5 by 2. Okay. Now here it is, both are rational numbers. So whenever you are solving the rational numbers, minus or plus, like a fraction, you need to take the LCM. Okay. So here if the denominator is 1, then 2 and 1 will have the LCM 2 only. Okay. Now here 1 will go, 2 times is 2. So 2 into 13 is numerator, minus 2 divides 2 as 1 time. So 1 into 5 is 5. Okay. You should be perfect with the LCMs. So you have the step in this way. So now 13 2s 26 minus 5. Okay. So 26 minus 5 is 21. And here 8 is multiplying. So when it goes there, it becomes division. So you'll get 2 into 8. Okay. Now here I can, if cancellation is possible, you can do it. But 21 to 8 means they are co-prime numbers. So we cannot cancel them. So x equals to 21 by 2 8s 16. Okay. So here is the next problem. 4x minus 5 by 3 equals to 9. Here minus 5 by 3 you have. Okay, when it goes there, it becomes plus 5 by 3, right? So 4x equals to 9 plus 5 by 3. Now take the LCM and do the LCM. Here 1 you have. So 1 table 3 will go 3 times. So 3 into the numerator is 9 and plus 3 in 3 table 3 goes 1 time. So 1 into numerator is 5. Okay. Now here you have 4x equals to 3 9s 27 plus 5 1s 5 by 3. Okay. Now let us take this step in the next slide and solve it. Here is your step. 4x equals to 27 plus 5 by 3. Okay. So 27 plus 5 means 32. So 4x equals to 32 by 3. Okay. Here what 4 is doing with x? It is multiplying, right? So multiplication when goes there, it becomes division. So 32 by 3 into 4. Okay. Here you can multiply this 3 into 4 and we can divide with 32. Or else you can do in this way also 4 1s 4 8s. Okay. It is your wish. Okay. Let me take 4 into 3, 12. And now I'll cancel 4 3s are 12, 4 8s are 32. So I got the answer x equals to 8 by 3. So here is your next question. X plus 4 by 3 equals to 3 1 by 2. It is in mixed fraction. So mixed fractions are written only for the improper fractions. So let us simplify this into an improper fraction. How? Just multiply these two and whatever you got the product, add that one to this one. Okay. So 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So it will be 7 by 2. Okay. So x plus 4 by 3 equals to 7 by 2. Now here plus 4 by 3 when goes there, it becomes minus 4 by 3. Whatever is there with x, we should send it there, right? So as x is not having any quotient apart from n, so we can directly send this plus 4 by 3 there. We'll get minus 4 by 3. Here we have, whenever minus or plus is there in between two rational numbers, we should solve them by taking the LCM. Okay. So LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So here 2 and 3 is 6 means here let us take 2 first. 2 in 2 table 6 will go in 3 times. So 3 into the numerator is 7. Okay. Next minus in 3 table 6 goes 2 times. So 2 into the numerator is 4 into 4. So 3 into 7 minus 2 into 4. Okay. We know that 3 into 7 is 21. So 21 minus 4 2s are 8. So 21 minus 8 is 13. 13 by 6. As it is already in the standard form, we cannot cancel it because these two are co-prime numbers. They don't have any common factor apart from 1. So x equals to 13 by 6. So I hope you understood this video. Only thing you should remember, whatever is there with the variable, that should be sent to the other side. Okay. So if x is having x or any variable is having a multiplication with any constant number, apart from that, whatever is having in plus or minus, first you send that numbers to the other side, then you slowly send the coefficient of x to the other side. Okay. So this is the way how to simplify the simple equations. Okay, I hope you understood this video. If you understand, please like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.